So Jake Lula and Astana, two World Tour teams, and of course they don't have to worry about wild cards. They automatically get selection. And this climb ain't over yet, as we can see. The steepest part just before the top, but they can see the crest of the hill. And for me, De Keyser looks the strongest here, but he's been doing most of the riding. What has Zabok from Maraushi got left? I think George Radcliffe, definitely, the way he reacted to De Keyser, is going to put everything into it, because at the end of the day, it'll be a trip to the podium. Another snippet there of information. In 2 out of 3 races where De Keyser from Tartaletta was in the break made it to the finish. I think with 1 minute and 13 seconds, I'm not too sure this will make it. But they're within sight of the finish of this climb. The Fighters climb, third category climb, and they'll be seen by the peloton. I don't think they're too worried about that. The peloton have them in sight. Not too worried about this King of the Mountains competition as much as the riders in this breakaway. So it seems a fairly easy day for the peloton today, which means that they're going to have a lot of energy left come the finish, which could be rather chaotic. But it's the 5 in front, you can see them with still De Keyser on the front. It's quite intense and setting a strong tempo, possibly just trying to weaken the rest. But I really do think that Radcliffe has got something left. He's swapped. He's decided that he doesn't want to sit on the wheel of De Keyser. They're starting to get a little bit cagey now, but by the build of Radcliffe, speeded is his team, possibly speed by nature. But a little bit more pressure on this big goal at the top. The sprint's already done. You don't get to the podium because I would think the stage winner would be taking the points jersey. But just watch out for Radcliffe at the back. I'm looking for that element of surprise, and he does. And he goes flat out on the ride. This has been a big goal for him, and that is that the 500 metres to go. So he's went very, very early. Zabok has gone after him. Can Zabok get to him? So you could see that Radcliffe was wanting to go there, but has he gone too early? Zabok is coming, but not coming quick enough, and he looks behind, which is a telltale sign is he's on his limits. Can Radcliffe keep this going and take the first jersey of this race? Looks as if he may be able to do this. Zabok, I don't think has got it. Another look behind. Coming round the final corner, and it's going to go to George Radcliffe of X-Speed United, the 21-year-old Brit from Leeds. Takes maximum points from Zabok, from Mazowski. De Keyser takes third place there, with Poshaker in fourth. So we'll see George Radcliffe at the end of the day on the podium. And he'll be given the navy blue King of the Mountains jersey. So must have been a massive goal, because he looks as if he's got some speed. Never really got involved with the sprints. Saved all his energy, and that's what you have to do in these races. Come in with a goal in mind, and that goal was the King of the Mountains, and he's able to do it. Here we go again. He just dropped to the back, and it was a case of who's got the legs to come after. Everybody was looking at De Keyser there. He looked the strongest, but he'd already done a lot of work. Poshaker and Vries didn't have it, and it was the man from Leeds back in the UK, George Radcliffe from X-Speed United, that was able to come here, the Canadian team, and take the maximum points. So with a goal in mind, he decided not to get involved with the sprints, save it all for that King of the Mountains, and that goal was achieved. So 26 kilometres to go, the gap still just hovering over a minute. If this breakaway has got any chance, and I don't think the way they've been sprinting and going up the climb there, not leaving anything back, they would have to get together very, very quickly, and I think they have done, because it will need all 5 in the final 25 kilometres to try and stay away to the finish. But with 1 minute and 10 seconds, I'd give them a chance with 2 minutes. But I don't think with 1 minute and 10, when you get the sprinters teams riding at the front all day, it's very difficult to stay away. And I think this will be a bunch finish as predicted in this first stage here. But we've seen mistakes in the past. Only 6 rider teams here. And of course Q36.5 only having 5 riders. You don't take anything by chance. But I don't think there is a chance that this breakaway can stay away in the last 25 kilometres. So many of the riders in the peloton have not really put their nose in the wind today at all, just content in following. Again, a little bit surprised nobody from the national teams of Cyprus and Greece got themselves involved with the breakaway earlier on. I did really think I would see that, but we did have 7 riders, now 5. Peloton still being led by Q36.5 and Jaco Alula. But with it being a relatively easy day, 140 kilometres, that means that there is a lot of energy left in this peloton. At 1 kilometre, at a couple of roundabouts, it gets a little bit tricky, then it's pretty much straight all the way to the finishing line. So not too technical, pretty straight in towards the finish. And these 5 riders have got back together very quickly. Started to share the turn again. But with this north-westerly wind, they are heading into a slight kind of head crosswind. So the wind just coming to the left of our screen, to the right. It's only between 5 and 10 kilometres an hour, so nothing too much to worry about. So still a little bit of work to be done for the sprinters teams. The gap still hovering just about that minute mark. And you have to say hats off to all riders in this breakaway.